In the top right side, in our losers match, we got Kaiser Gaming Solar. Barely would call either of these guys a loser, though. They are absolute monsters. Representing Good Game Gaming, he's a very good gamer. This is Dream. Fantastic Terran player. Barracks there, gas as well. And hatchery first. Pretty straightforward stuff. So, looking at this match, I actually feel like I've seen Dream take down Solar with a surprise mech build once or twice and just push through him. But in Bio versus Ling Bane, it's a tough one, especially because Solar, I actually think might be better at lurker play than Raynor right now. And I know that's a big thing to say because Raynor kind of, he made it famous. He made it amazing. But Solar, he has this amazing ability to just kind of hang on and turn around disadvantages in lurker games. Definitely one of the best. He's also definitely, and I say this with confidence, I say maybe better than Raynor with lurkers. Definitely better than everybody else in the world with Broodlord Infestor. I'd like to. I haven't seen Cyril use it in a while, but Broodlord Infestor versus Terran. Ooh, Solar's so good, man. He's so good up until the point where he eats the nuke. That's always kind of the sad part. That's always the part where I'm like, oh man, don't. It's happened twice now. If it ever happens again, it's just gonna be like, it's gonna be a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it just will keep happening. You know, I really hope it doesn't go that way. We'll see how it goes. Luckily, Raynor's ego, I think, it's strong enough. He can handle someone else being better at him than his unit. It's fine, guys. He's definitely not crying. It's all good. Raynor being a good sport in chat, as always. Just hanging out here, waiting, of course, for the winner of this match. What a prize you get, guys. You win this match, you have to beat Raynor in a best of 3 to progress. What an easy tournament we have. What an easy tournament. The Reaper. Can it get the drones? Ooh, not quite. Now, for those of you maybe just tuning into the tournament at this point, you may not realize this tournament started as a $2,000 event. We are, thanks to the support of everybody keeping the stream running for the last 100. And I think it's like 106 hours now. We've managed to get the prize pool all the way up to $6,900, and hoping we can keep it going even further. It's cool to reward such an insane lineup with actually some, I think, prize money that is worthy of such greats. 5 world champions in one event. Now, 2 of these players, 2 non-world champions, but both champions within their own right. Multiple tournaments. Reaper continuing to be annoying, doesn't really find anything. And once again, Dream not a fan of the big, quick 3cc build. Reaper there on the right side as well. Reaper jumps up in, jumps out. Cloaked Banshee's going to come in as well, yeah. So with this build order, right, Dream kind of needs to get a little bit more done early. I feel like he can be a little bit more chaotic than other Terran players. Not as pristine, not as perfect. Things can go very awry for him. Game 3 versus Raynor, perfect case in point, right? That was just like, oh, bang, bam, bam. All the pieces fell apart and everything went downhill. But Dream's also capable of these extremely unique openings. He's got a pretty good range, not as much as maybe a Gummio, who's completely unique in everything he does. But he's got a good range, and he can really set up some very nice moves, especially, I feel like if he's got like a, he feels he's step ahead in the mental game, his opponent doesn't expect what he's doing, he can definitely step it up a notch. And so far, these Hellions not really taking too much damage. Just one Overlord going down in this game, which always a good snipe, denying the scouting. But at the same time, Solar did see that it was Cloak on the way. Creep there, spreading out the left side. Baneling Nest on the way. 1 spore in each mineral line. He sees the edge of the Zerglings and backs out. A wise choice from Dream there. Just testing the waters. Queens chipping away there. Banshee moving down the right side. 2nd and 3rd barracks on the way. Double engineering bay goes down. And of course the 3rd and 4th gas to follow it. The most typical and efficient way to get up into that bio play off of this sort of opening. And Banshee falls on back. Hellions rotating down. The creep's starting to spread on out here for Solar. I like the nice tight Overlord ring. It doesn't give him a lot of warning of the units coming in for Solar, but it gives him just enough to react a little ahead of the enemy coming in. and doesn't expose them to any Vikings. Ooh, wow. Quick Spire here from Soul. I'm here talking up his Lurker play. He's a very good Mutiling Bane player as well. Let's take out more tumors. So Dream's starting to open up a little bit of damage. Those Banshees, 2 of them enough to one-shot drones. Does get 1, makes it 2. Alien's going to come in to distract a little bit. Banshees make it 3, but they're taking too much damage. That was a little sloppy there for Dream. Yeah, now those Banshees aren't going to be much use. He's got to back out. I don't think he finds anything else unless he's happy to lose his Banshees. Ooh. Got to be careful. The Banshees will go down if he stays too close. There's an Overseer out. He's got to get out of here. Overall, pretty good trades, though. Not bad at all. 2 Hellions going down for 5 drones, 11 Zerglings, and Overlord. Go home, repair the Banshees, keep those alive. Armory goes down in the natural wall off, and that's perfectly timed to start his 2-2. It's actually really clean for Dream right now. He's going to go straight up. 4th and 5th barracks will add reactors in the near future. This Zergling has been pushed off the watchtower. And that is the sound of the Spire popping, I guess. I was like, whoa. Why is that so loud? I guess we were on his the Zerg vision for a moment, so it gave us his sounds that he gets. Here we go. Dream moving down the left side. He's going very quick second factory. I love it. Dream is one of the guys who I think pioneered the quick second factory to get the drilling claws upgrades and all that sort of stuff. Okay, we've got Marines and Widowmines moving down that left side. Banelings and Lings moving on forwards. What can he do? Watch out for the Widowmines. There's no medevacs here. This is such a crazy push, dude. Where are his medevacs? They're so far behind. 1 Widowmine goes down. Yeah, I mean, the balls to do a push like that is so cool. It's also a move where if he got flanked by some Ling Bane and didn't have medevacs, he loses all that and it looks so bad for him. Oh, the mutas are coming on in right now. Ooh, a few SCVs going down. Muta's going to start to take down some of these SCVs. A couple of them falling. Make it 3, make it 4. Oh, surrounding the top, but he saves most of the Marines. Muta's getting up to 6 kills, 7 kills. Solar's doing pretty awesome right now. Oh, watch out. Widowmine above the command center. Ooh, boom, boom. Big boom, boom. Solar's ahead right now. Solar's got the Mutas up. He's got his 4th established. He's on 77 workers. Oh, the Marines do shepherd him in. The Banshees are like, oh, we want in on this action. Then they realize they don't shoot up. And Dream there. So one thing you're going to notice about Dream, a lot of F2 usage. A lot more than the other top Terrans, I would say. There's a lot of times where you can see his whole army go in one direction, and then he manually adjusts what some of the units want to do to leave them there. So I would say it is a little bit more of a crutch with him, and that's why when the game gets chaotic, you see a few more mistakes from him than other players. Relies on it just a little bit more. 2-2 upgrade lead is pretty awesome for Dream. He's by no means out of this match, guys. He's got a Thor, Widowmine's Drilling Claws. The supply lead looks scary, but you got to remember that the upgrade lead makes a big difference here. It's definitely not ideal looking down the end of that, but if he doesn't miss any Widowmine production, I think that gives him a lot of chances to get back in. I think one of the big problems players make in this situation is they kind of pause on that Widowmine production, so keep your eyes on that in the production tab. Right now, no Widowmines building. If it stays that way for long, it can be really nasty in the long term. 3 more barracks going down. Oh no! Bad Sim City! Oh, I think if he lowers that depot, maybe he can get out. But he's got to kill the turret otherwise. Ooh, that Thor's stuck, man. That's a big unit. That's a 6 supply, 500 resource unit, guys. You do not want that stuck in your main. Oh, he doesn't even realize. Does the Thor try to move out? We'll find out when it gets F2'd. Yeah, it can get out now. I think it can go out there. Okay. He lowered that depot, so it's okay. 2-2 upgrades are on the way. Big Ling Bane army coming forward. Should be able to save those Marines. Dream a little slow on the pickup. Just boosts the medevac out, leaves him. Oh, the Thor was still stuck. Okay, no. His base is not that great then. Future Thor's going to pop out. He has to ferry that out as well. Ah, this takes a lot of APM. Queuing this up. This is such a pain in the butt, guys. Queuing Thors out one at a time. And he is swapping into just pure Widowmine production because he doesn't want to keep having to do that. 4th command center is almost finished. Oh, dude. 90 drones. Hive. Mass Mutiling Bane. I do think Solar could be a bit more active with run-bys now that Dream's so on the map. Mutas run into a Widowmine. They take a hit. They do take out that sensor tower. Pull on back from there. He's got a little squad on the right side. He's just looking for the big booms, trying to bait him. Gets a few queens. Solar loses a few of them. Oh, more units moving up here. I don't know. Is this a big... There's so much Ling Bane. Obviously, Dream's just trying to bait him into a bad fight, but Solar's like, nope. Grabs a little fight, takes it out. Ow! Ooh, another Widow Mine. I mean, it's just one, though. It's never the big two... It's the never the big 4 Widow Mines that actually completely straight up annihilates mutas. Here we go. Okay, he's got to spread his units out a little bit. Got to be careful. It's a lot of Marines moving onto creep right now. He's got a lot of Widow Mines back there. He does a bit of a spready. Oh, it's a great position, though. Oh, I think, yeah, Solar takes the better part of Valor and says, let's get these drones out of here. Oh, my God. He just took a giant Widow Mine, as did his Overseers. He kills a Thor, but that was a horrendous engagement. That unit's loss tab tells you everything you need to know about that last fight. Why is Solar still fighting here? Why is he... This is a bad engagement for him. Oh, my... There's too many Widow Mines and Marines coming in. He's just gonna... Oh, the bio kind of ran into a Baneling there. A little clumped up. That base is definitely going down. Ultra Cavern's on the way here. Adrenal Glands as well. Some sloppy fights from ahead here. I think it's time for Dream to pull back, consolidate his forces. Because remember, Solar had such a big economy that even after those fights, he's still at equal supply. Not far down on the army. 3-3 upgrades just a little ahead for Dream right now. Doesn't have much to defend the Mutts. Think about going for the gas. They choose not to. Lean's going to try and focus down that rocks there as well. Oh, I don't know what that was. Widow Mine drop? Probably Widow Mine drop. I think this is the point where you take a 5th and you Widow Mine drop a lot as Dream, for sure. He's going to try and split push by the looks of it. Send an army down the left, an army down the right. Not a bad way to do things. I do like the Drilly Boys repairing up that Thor. Mutas, not the best unit in the latter stage. They can be insanely effective if they find the right fights, but that's a big if. And with only +1 air attack, he should not be building any more mutas. If you don't invest in upgrades for them, they're just going to scale too poorly. Even with upgrades, they're a questionable investment once you hit Hive Tech. If he does lose them, I definitely want to see them replaced with Corruptors. Lingbane Ultra out in very big numbers. Lots of creep through the middle. He's very slow. No replacing it on the right side for Solar. That's a bit of a misstep. Remember, he lost some queens earlier in this game, and it feels like he hasn't really rebuilt them. Ooh. Yeah, we don't mind Bio ready. Dream's doing a good job of controlling the map. The way he is pushing with such a spread. This army is kind of jank, though. There's not many Marines. Okay, these guys coming up will help. When you've got this many Widow Mines, but no bio to support them, it can get really awkward because they can just kind of run through, spread their Zerglings, and it's really bad. Oh, the Ultra's helping. Oh, he blows up the Banelings to take out the Widow Mines. The bio can start a step against the Ultra all day. 2 more barracks just came in. Oh, he's going for so many barracks. Oh, wow. 8 barracks up to 10 barracks. I like it. Just saying, yep, I've got so much bank. Let's make sure I don't just die after taking a bad fight. And he doesn't necessarily like going up to high tech. If he's ahead, he'll try to just stay on bio if he can. Like, yeah, bio mine, bio mine. He'll go ghost if he really needs to in the long run, but right now it feels like he's very focused on the bio mine. Big booms! Okay, decent sized boom to start on the right side. Most of the Widow Mines fired in that fight. Lingbane Ultra does fall on back. 3-3 upgrades about to kick in here for the Zerg. Banelings up close and personal with those Marines. And the Muta's taking a shot from the Thors as well. Marauder's pushing forward. Oh, he's on top. The Zerg's on top of the bio. The bio is very weak. Has Dream overextended? It looks like the answer is yes. Gonna lose this entire army. Time to get out of there. Does not want to lose these medevacs. He's got 6 Marauders, 7 Marines, 3 Widow Mines building at a time, but the Muta's gonna kill a lot of these medevacs on the way home. That's a big cost. He's gonna stim his bio out to try and greet this army, but when you've just taken such an odd fight out there, it can be tough. He's still got Widow Mines in the top right, though. Ooh. Muta's pulling back. Watch out. Boomy. Oh, not the right spread. Not the right spread at all. I don't even think that was a manual fire from Dream. It's just very, very good positioning, and Solar splitting the wrong Zerglings there. Dream's going to deny that base on the right side. He's got a 5th base down in the bottom right as well. We've got Mutas there. Oh, they're jumping on top of the Marine Marauder right now. A few Marauders going down. Big army on the right. They take a Baneling hit, though. Time to get out of there, son. And Solar. Let's look at the units lost tab. He is down 7,000 resources lost. Banks looking similar between the players. Solar's still got a good economy. And I do think if he swaps over to something, it would be awesome. What? He's getting the medevac boost upgrade. What a Chad. He just made lib range, I think. Did he? No. He started lib range and canceled it and made the medevac. Ignite afterburners. That's right, guys. These medevacs can now hit the NOS. Basically, I think it means their boost lasts a bit longer and the cooldown is also shorter. It's such a rare upgrade. You almost never see it in the production tab, but super sick to see it. Widowmine's up there. Bio as well. Oh, some boomies going off. Youchie. Big Widowmine hit on the Ultra. We got a hatchery out there. Definitely wants to defend that. Does Solar. But Marauder's kind of annoying. Zerglings beat the crap out of Marauders, though. Head-to-head. Muta's going to dive in there. Army on the right. Ooh, lots of Banelings. Doesn't want to chase into it, but turrets. Good repair. Good repair. Is that good enough, though? Oh, there's going to be big fighting everywhere else. Ling Bane. Ultra runs in on the left side. He's going to lose a bunch of SCVs here. And a command center could burn down. He does get a hatchery, though. Does Dream on the other side. Oh, Widowmine kills his own army. Oh, it's a slaughter. It's a slaughter. The tail end of that fight is so good for Solar. And the Widowmine! Again, shooting those Terran units. Probably worth it in that scenario. Uh-oh. Ultra there is going to pick off those ghosts. If it turns around, it knows it dies. So the ghosts pull back and snipe. Pop. Overseer goes down as well. Solar. He's got a momentum advantage right now. He helped, he's still way behind in the units lost tab. But look at that. Oh my god. Mutas don't do well versus ghosts, guys. But he's got a lot of Ling Bane as well. Planetary turret maybe can help him defend here. Planetary getting a few good shots off. The ghost trying to do a spready. The Widowmine's trying to burrow. Can he hang on? The Widowmine's unable to fire right now. Oh my god. Solar just going for the production. A wild choice. There is a lot of production for Dream. And this gets really inefficient because you are essentially attacking into a permanent concave of Terran. And those snipes on the exit punish Solar. What looked like maybe an opportunity, you see there, is not enough. The commander on the left survived. Dream has 5 bases. He starts as 6th. He's got Cloak for his ghosts. He's building 4 ghosts at a time, 3 Widow Mines. And he is looking very good because Solar, his newest base is a half base. He lost his base on the right. He will mine out in the next few minutes. He's still got great mineral income for now. But as these mineral patches mine out in a minute, these ones, 3 or 4 minutes, that's where things start to get kind of dicey for Solar, whose bank has been exhausted. And if you can't somehow get a corner base, steal Dream's base on his side of the map, I don't know how he's going to do it, man. Ooh, okay, the Ling Bane Ultra takes some good fights. Solar still has not replaced his queens or respread creep much. He's got a few tumors around, but Dream's been so active in his face, he hasn't really been able to get much creep control out. And sniping Banelings, I don't even know. Is that worth it? I don't even know. I guess so. Oh, the Widowmine's not really getting the best hits. A few snipes land on the Ultras, and the Mutas fly in, but the Ghosts are tanky, man. Remember that Ghosts, you think of them as a pretty fragile unit. They're almost as tough as a Marauder. And they do massive bonus to light. Dream there. Coming back from what felt like a little bit of a deficit in the mid game, but that first push on the right side, massive damage to Solar. All right. Top left side, it's Kaisi Gaming, Solar. Down 1 game, and I mean, wouldn't it be crazy to have Solar eliminated this early? It is a very stacked tournament, but see him lose in the losers match would be, I think, very unfortunate for him. His opponent, though, no pushover. It is Good Game Gaming's Dream. So, guys, as you can see, both of these players so far, at least in this game, are dog lovers. Just leaving this lovely, friendly little fellow. Aww. Up here. Hanging out even in the mineral line. Okay, if he goes in the mineral line, I'd probably blow him up, to be honest. For those of you just tuning in, maybe you don't play a lot of StarCraft or you haven't played too much. Did you know every single critter in every Blizzard game since Warcraft 2, if you spam clicking on it, it will explode. At least every Blizzard RTS. If you click on it about 20 times, it blows up. Same with all critters. And yeah, you actually can't A-click the dogs because you can't select them. But just by clicking on it, you can blow it up when you're in game. I thought because you couldn't select it and it doesn't have a name. Like, I'm like, oh, I can't select it. So I thought you couldn't kill it, but you can still spam click on it. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying, like, you should hurt dogs, though. But I'm just saying virtual dogs that sometimes block buildings going down. Maybe. Maybe. We got Reaper on the way there as well. SCV is going to be moving forwards across that map. So Dream, I think after his series with Raynor, I believe Dream may be traumatized. For those who weren't watching that one, yeah. Raynor took him to spawning pool first 6 Zergling town, which is, it's a pretty nasty place when you don't SCV scout. So Dream here mines open the minerals to open up a quicker path for his Reaper, and sees the hatch first and says, oh, okay, safe for the Reaper to go across the map. Command center goes up on the low ground there. The marine and factory going down. Reaper coming forward. Ooh. Oh, nice. Gets the Zergling. It's a really good start here for Dream. The Reaper already getting 1. Can he get 2? Oh, Queen's about to pop. You gotta leave, Dream. Dream, don't be greedy like against Raynor. Dude, leave. He's so greedy with his Reaper. Oh my god, this is like a North American GM Reaper. For those who don't know, actually, I shouldn't even say GM, more like Masters. I feel like the random non-pro ladder Reaper is actually the most aggressive, like heavily microed Reaper, you know? Like it's probably like your 4700 MMR, like Masters 3 Terran, who you will see that Reaper work so hard to kill a drone, and probably gets it a lot more than pros do as well. I mean, obviously the level of opponents, maybe not so much, but yeah. It's Dream. Oh, look at the way he dances with fire, man. He's like, I would like to kill a Zergling, please, and also see what you're doing. Dream. Oh, look at that. He's like, hey, your queen moved out. He's going to be so annoying. He's like, hey, we get to scout the whole base now. Hello, mate. Hello. Alien's moving on forward. Ooh, no, that's not dive worthy, is it? Is it? He's so annoying. Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh man, this is like, Solar's just like, dude, you're not actually killing anything. Just leave, dude. This is my base. And the Reaper is like, 0 respect. He's like, it's my base now, man. Oh, he's gonna get a drone. He's gonna get a drone. Dream, putting so much work into that Reaper and it finally pays off. You know what? Solar's probably not macroing as well as normal as well. He's looking for another drone. Oh, he was like 1-2 hit points. That drone. He was so close to getting a second drone. I'd be super annoyed. I'd be actually super annoyed if I was like, dude, this is so silly. And you know what? Hellion drop. Oh, does the Overlord see? Oh, he's going in the Overlord vision. Ah, he goes a bit far north. Solar's looking at his Overlord scout right now on the other side of the map. He's not looking at this. He does react fast enough. Luckily, his Zerglings were close by. So Overlord does come in, sees that it is indeed a non-add-on starport, so could be a Liberator. That's what I would expect. If I've already seen a medevac, I'm 100% thinking Liberator is the next unit. And so we might see Spores actually move out to the edges, potentially. Dream trying to just find an opening for that Hellion drop to unload. Doesn't find it. He could go on the ledge. You can actually unload on the ledge if you want to be really annoying. He's going to go there. Solar looking elsewhere right now. And the Hellion's just going to fight the Zerglings. Yeah, worth. He wanted to kill the creep tumor, maybe? That's so funny. He was hoping that he could just shoot the queen and the splash would hit the tumor, but doesn't find it there. Oh, look at that. He does it there. He shoots his own Hellion to get the creature. Dream is just filled of magic and tricks and awesomeness. Ooh, Liberator. Ow. Spore Crawler well positioned. Like I said, he might move those spores out to the edges knowing with the scout what's going on. The Hellions are going to go back in. That spore's not in range, is it? Yeah, definitely not. Hellions deflected by the Queen and the Lynx. Dream is so in the face of Solar. Is this all really worth it, though? I mean, he's 2-base tank pushing. No, he's got a 3/3 CC. I was like, is he 2-base tank pushing? What? No, he's got a 3rd. It's just his work account's not great. So he's going to siege up over here. That's a very wise idea, especially when you're Dream, who is basically addicted to F2. So, yeah, very good idea to just not overcommit to that. Looking for the drone rally. Gets one. I mean, these are just little pickoffs, and he just makes it uncomfortable to be Solar. I gotta say, though, Solar's still up 15 workers. Solar's still taking a 4th, and he's going along the edge of the map, spreading creep 4th. And Dream's been annoying, but he hasn't really found that significant damage that he might have liked. Oh, Dream! No. Ow. And this is where you go home and repair. And indeed, you can see, guys, that is exactly what he's doing. He's queued to go back to the natural. And the armory's on the way. He wants to start that 2-2 up immediately. 3rd command center is there as well. That Liberator's still just chilling. He's going to wait to bring that in later. If he just brings it in, Siege is there. Could be really effective. going to pick off... Oh, Hellbat Morph. Oh, hello. 16 Marines, a bunch of Hellbats. Banelings don't have Bane speed. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Lings are coming on in. Oh, Lings. He's got plenty of Queens and Banes to defend as well. The Lings getting into this base. Oh, the Queens are dying. Okay, so he's losing his Queens, which is kind of bad for Solar. And the medevac repair. What? The Marines defend the Zergs at the third. The medevacs, 3 medevacs repair the SCVs, and they actually beat the Zerglings in a fight. Drilly boys assemble. Apparently medevac healing's pretty good, and he gets a few Queens. That should have been a massive advantage for Solar. For some reason, Maulings didn't commit in. He didn't finish off any of the SCVs. This works out so well. How are the Hellbats still here? Oh my god, Dream is like, dude, I don't know how that worked out so well, but it did. I'm going to push forward. That's a lot of Banelings, though. He's got to pick up the Marines. Yeah, I don't think he can push in further. He wants to get the big Widowmine hits. Okay. Oh, don't pick up in the red hit point one. Not the best Widowmines. Ooh, good spready. You see that split there on the Zerglings. And another big run by just happened, guys. 8 SCVs just went down, so that was a... Was that a bug on the map? Where did that... I don't see dead SCVs anywhere. How is it? Okay, maybe that was... I'm kind of confused. I'm probably blind, guys. It's all right. I'm pretty bad at paying attention. Anyways, 2-2 on the way for both players. Of course, it's a little behind here for Solar. 4th base in the bottom side is going up. We've got the 4th command center over there. Extra barracks going up in the main base, but only 1. He's just building a 6th barracks for now. He's building 3 Widow Mines at a time and drilling claws. So there's no actual mutas, which is why we don't see Thors out of this factory. Just drilling claws, Widow Mines building. And he's going to add the extra 2 barracks now. Those are all going to be Tech Lab barracks, pumping out Marauders, maybe Ghost Slayer. And he's going into Widow Mine drop mode, his favorite mode. Might wait for Drilling Claws to kick in. Zergling's going to come on in. Marines and Widow Mines easily deflect. These Marines pulling back as well. Units lost tab looking absolutely terrible for Solar. Those Hellbats getting the Queens was a real bummer. If he just clicked his Banelings into the Hellbats, he would have actually cleared them. And if he microed his Zerglings a little better, I think he could have killed maybe 5 or 10 more SCVs even. I'm not 100% sure how many units there were. You know, there was a lot going on at once, but definitely not the way he wanted things to unravel. So those Marines will fall back. So Widowmine drop on the top and the bot. So he's going to drop the top and the bot at the same time, for those who don't know. He's going to wait for Drilling Claws, and he's going to say, yeah, try spreading drones here, and also here, and also here. So I love the way Dream sets up these just multi-pronged maneuvers, dude. I love the way he sets it up. The Marines coming forward. Ooh, okay. 4th base getting established. Dream is getting so many expansions. He's getting big right now. Oh, we got Widow Mines there and Widow Mines there. Oh, sorry, guys. Clicked the wrong base there. Observing multi-pronged Widow Mines. Oh, he gets a bunch of Ling Bane as well. Okay, 1 Widow Mine saved and 1 Widow Mine saved. So we can still drop in the next base just to cause even more havoc. 1 Widow Mine. Only a single drone. Not the best. And that Widow Mine. Ooh, 21 in total. A medevac gets out and a medevac gets... 2 medevacs get home. Oh, yeah. Not bloody bad, Dream. Not bloody bad. Some of those drones have already been popped back out. He's back up to 87 workers, but still not a great trade there for Solar, who's on the back foot. He's got Hydras out. How many of those Hydras does he have? 5 Hydras? 3 Vipers on the way. I think more Hydras would actually be fantastic against the Widow Mines. Oh my god, he detonates all of his Banelings. A misclick for Solar. Solar is not having his best day here, whilst Dream is playing out of his mind. He meant to just blow up 3 of those Banelings on the Widow Mine, but he blew up all 8. I mean, he might as well have let the Widow Mine fire. The Ling Bane Hydra in the top as well. It's mostly Queen Hydra Bane, actually. The Marauders are now coming in, and they're so tanky. The Queens can't really kill them. You don't have any ranged upgrades. The Hydras and the Queens can't stand up to this 2-2 bio. Ling Bane will be able to push him back, but still Widow Mines on the high ground. You always got to watch out for this. And he's pushing on all sides. He's even going through the middle. Okay, that's crazy. Attacking in 3 places at once, just on the ground without actually dropping the back. The Queens go off creep. Oh no! Solar's gonna have no creep spread after this. That queen even took a Widow Mine on her way there. There's more and more Widow Mines and bio. It's all converging on the top. F2! Let's go! You can see the entire Terran army converging on this one spot. They say whoever tags that hatchery first ends up getting $100 in a weekend leave. The Zerg Solar desperately trying to hang on. He's got Banelings, he's got Hydras, but he is massively outnumbered. Dream! Power overwhelming the parasitic bomb from Solar, wrecking the medevacs. 4, 5, 6 medevacs go down, 7 medevacs drop to parasitic bomb. Dream with 0 spready against that, but he's also got 0 chill, and he says, I'm gonna kill your base, mate. Dream taken. I don't think the most perfect fight, but I don't think it matters because it was the most perfectly timed fight. Execution, not amazing. But you know what? The timing was great because he knew that Solar was about to get lurkers. He's dropping Widow Mines on his army. Dream, the ultimate Chad, one of the guys who loves dropping Widow Mines on people's face. He just, you know, he has a smile on his face. This is his most joyful place as a Terran. It's dropping Widow Mines on his opponent's head. And Dream, dude, I love seeing him return to greatness in the last year or two. He's having so many high-placed GSL finishes. And it looks like he will get the rematch against Raynor. He can just close this game out. I mean, it's not done yet. Solar's drone count's amazing. Solar just doesn't have any workers. Oh, worker lines to go for. Widow Mines are trying to burrow on his army. Have some respect, Dream. Jeez, mate. Have some bloody respect, dude. Ooh, that Overlord does go down as well. Little bits of damage chipping away and even supply blocking Solar. Solar desperately needs this base to mine from. Dream says no way. Is he going to drop on the army again? Can you chill for one moment, Dream? Can you chill? He's like, I like dropping Widow Mines on top of Baneling armies. I'm like, you're a madman. I think he is actually queuing that around the back for a drop on the mineral line, but nonetheless, it's just such a pleasure to watch the way Dream plays this. He's got a Widow Mine up there as well, firing on those drones that are long distance mining. Lurkers establishing control. Guys, I've cast many games where we're casting like Solar's dead, and you know what he does? He turns and he says, hey, Caster Pig. And I'm like, yes, Mr. Solar. And he says, show some fucking respect. Dream might not be, but I'm going to teach him some. I do not go down without a fight as 11 drones fall on that base. Ow. Could have been a lot worse, to be honest. Could have been a lot worse. He actually has played so many comebacks in this matchup. He's still got a little bit of creep. He's trying to pull Dream's attention away. He's pulling his attention away. He's trying to buy himself a moment. He's got out 9 lurkers, 6 more on the way. Ghosts only just started building, man. He's only got 5 ghosts on the map. He doesn't have a crazy number. Dream still got great momentum, great position, but it's not over till it's over. And we've seen that Dream sometimes gets impatient, likes to grab everything and try to just overwhelm. Solar might be able to take advantage of that. He's got some lings there. Do a spready. Woo, not the best. Does get the ghost, though. No, even the ghost. Okay, he will get 1 ghost. That's something. Only 2-2 upgrades, guys. No 3-3 for Zerg. Because he's been, you know, under the gun of the Terran. He's trying to get +2 range, but no +3 carapace either. Ooh, 1 Zergling gets in there. Dream's Ghost says, get out of here. And those Widow Mines unable to fire, but Lurkers take an engagement. If Solar can keep respreading creep, I think he'll be okay to hang on. He's going to remax out. He's surviving. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till the Fat Queen sings. Well, that hatchery's going to be singing its way to the graveyard, but is that enough? The Zergling's coming in. That's a pretty bad fight for Solar. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, snipes! Pop! All the Vipers go down! Oh no! Solar was dragging his way back and he just loses all of his lings and his Vipers and a hatch. A disaster! I don't know if this was a defense or is just his army runs into the Valley of Death. And Dream there with a dominant performance gets the 2-0 over Solar. Redeems himself and says, I'm going to get that rematch versus Raynor, son. GG, well played.